And we are all the way live on a Sunday, fun day. I hope this is going to be a fun day. What's up, everybody? I am the hostess with the mostest, the High Priestess Phoenix. Let me put away all the readings from yesterday. I am your spiritual healer, teacher, shaman, seer. Jesus, I'm getting so many downloads. Hold on. Fuck. Sorry. Just vision, 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 vision. Don't forget to talk about this. Breathe. Just trying to talk. Oh man, it's gonna be one of those. Can you keep up? I am your teacher, seer, shaman. Your teacher, healer, shaman, seer, oracle, lightworker, starseed, earth angel, mystic, medium, psychic, witch, yogi, guru, evangelist. I am your North American Sybil, your messenger of God. I am the divine feminine recreated. I am reliving the Lilith timeline with all of my higher selves. How are you? Hi, nice to meet you. What's up? In order to keep up with me, you cannot, but you can try. You would have had to catch my last live video, which is extremely important. I could have delivered that so much better, I just want to say. That one from last night when we talked about healing, oh god, what the fuck was it? Reorientation and repatterning program healing chambers. Make sure you keep up with the science of it. Speaking of which, as soon as I got on here, I tried to fix my altar, switched the candles, did a little couple things. I went to grab these guys, and as I went to grab these, again, I was guided to get these little guys, and on offering to Metatron, as I'm holding him, he shows me an atom. I was like, oh, is this a joke? Get it? An atom. You would have had to keep up with me to know that Archangel Metatron is that of science. He is the religious part of science. He is the one that plagues the minds of scientists and gives them the structures. Along with that, Lewis Hamilton, Louie, I know you had a bad day. I told you, I tried to avoid this day. I try to avoid every day of these kind of days. You can't save someone from their own lessons. But anyways, Lewis, I got an unbelievable download for you. Really? Yeah, it was like the one I got from Marshall. It was God's plan on your life. Lewis is supposed to get the fuck out of that car and start working on fashion and music. Really? Yeah, no big deal. He just don't want to hurry up and go on with his life. And it's going to be great. And he's just scared of, greatness, I suppose, as the rest of us. Anyways, Lewis, I got this whole fashion line designed for you. And the first thing I got it's been piecing together anyways, because I always want better clothes and stuff too. And certain fabrics, stuff that, you know what I mean, revealing but not, all this beautifulness, colors, all this great shit. And anyways, I got this unbelievable fashion design download. But the thing that I heard first before it all started to come in, I heard it in the shower and then more of it came in. I mean, serious, it's a whole family design with the faux. It has to be labeled the faux. So you know it was from the angels. Anyways, I saw it, but the first thing that was told to me in the shower was, you have to patent the design, because you're going to make twice as much money as people trying to steal it from actually creating it. They have to pay you royalties for this design. Why? It's the design of the clothes. Later, they'll try to imitate it all the time, because it'll be actually what people will want to wear. You can change the, you know what I mean? It'll be the fabric, the design. It's not stitched like normal clothes, if that makes sense to anybody. They gave me same thing that they did for fucking Marshall, a whole patent. A whole thing, dude. Seriously? I know Kim Kardashian's, shitting her bricks. But, listen here, Brick House. She's a brick house. We'll make sure that you wear it best, okay? Haha. Because you're just a model. Anyways, moving on. Sorry about your loss, but your loss is God's win, and he wants you to win in a different area of life. He has a better plan for you. He's been working on that. And so that was that. And then I had this huge download as I was coming up. Dude, right before, I was like, I see you, Eric Hernandez. What the fuck? No, it was Peter Hernandez. Peter Jean Hernandez. Holy shit. God said, go get him. Dude, you've been with us for the beginning. Are you all right over there? You've been dying in Sin City. We found you in Sin City like a year ago. We talked some good shit and left you where you was rotten in hell. What the fuck? I saw you today. I didn't just see you, though. I saw Daddy Yankee. Are you about to be fucking single and ready to mingle? What's going on? I saw the sign, and it opened up my eyes. I saw. God just be out there like, go love them. Hey, you know he told me to go hit on, uh, well, as soon as I said that, I saw all of them. But, he told me to go freaking talk good shit to Dr. Dre. It was super funny because, like, it's like, you know, some 8 Mile shit. Supposed to spark his enthusiasm and get him excited about possibilities in life because he's, you know, seriously 60 years old and divorced, and he probably gave up on himself. So I was supposed to go out there and tell him not to give up. Scare him. And that's what I said to Marshall yesterday. I was like, all I gotta do is go love a guy, scare the shit out of him. Hey, I love you. Super funny. Why? Why wouldn't I love you? I already love you. I can only love you more. You're like, what? Huh? You don't love Bruno Mars? Who doesn't love Bruno Mars? Who doesn't love Bruno Mars? What's not to love? We can find things. We can find conditions as to where, no, you're not worthy. Who doesn't love Bruno Mars? Did you know he might be a Libra? Dude, I've had enough of you Librans. You Librans. You need to balance your shit out. Anyways, and then Daddy Yankee. I love Daddy Yankee. I've been shaking my ass to Daddy Yankee's songs since I was like, 15. I'm like old, you know? He's like my age. They all are. We are so old school. Yet, it's still the beginning. It's just the beginning. Talk about people that can make good music. As soon as I saw you, Bruno, you know who I saw next to you? Fucking Prince. Holy moly, bro. That's one hell of an archangel to keep by you. That's cool. I didn't think about it. You know, Ali right now, he's been holding the vocals or something like that in that department as far as, you know, the hooking. Damn. We never talked about you. Why? Because you're over there in the dark. Why wouldn't... We didn't see your... No light. There was no light coming from you. We didn't hear nothing. But I saw you today, dude. Are you ready to step out in truth? Have you been through judgment yet? Are you ready to change your ways? I didn't know you was in Vegas still. You're still strapped down there. I was just camped out right behind you, bro. That must have been weird. That's where it is. You wake up and you're like, oh, fuck. They've been there forever. How long? Dude, God told me to go get them all in the beginning. We're talking year 1. How you been? How you doing? Now everybody's going to look at Bruno. How's Bruno's life doing? Haven't seen Bruno. Yeah, I saw your music, though. I know where it's coming from. We could do better. What you think? I told you that a long time ago. Shave the mustache, put down the straw, and let the fucking disco go. Talk about Heartbreak Hotel. Bruno wrote the best songs, bro. Yeah. Anyways, welcome back. Welcome back. Let's see if you can make it through round 1. Ding, 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 ding. Alright, that's about it. What else did I get? There was some other heavy-duty shit, but I was getting them as I was looking in the books, and then I lost them talking about everything else that was on the books. Let's move on from the Pleiadians for sure. Today is the Sunday Fun Day. We're going to fill you guys with inspiration and good shit. These are messages from the divine. We're all in God's time. It's funny. So the tambourine man, the whole church was down there, but they were singing hymns. And it sounded really cool, you know, because it's a Mexican. Jeez, where'd that come from? It is a cultural sound that the African Americans, but it goes back to, you know what I mean, just the African culture makes. They have a great cultural sound that traveled over and they carried it into their church music. You know, the white men be all about their hymns, but really it's them. They could really, you know what I mean? It was not a moan. It was a tone. It's really pretty. Anyway, so I heard that coming up, and I wanted to explain something with you last night. There's also these two other, am I supposed to say African American? You know, if I say black, then it's the same thing as saying the N-word. We discovered that. Martin Luther King broke that all out, you know. Hey, you know what? Ever since we had that teaching, I am not going to lie. I just realized it. Ever since we had that teaching, me and Pac's been quiet. Ever since that teaching. Have you noticed? I just noticed. Where you at, Pac? Maybe we felt real condemned. I just realized that. Anyways, that was another thing, was we realized they were literally calling each other black. Black. That's my black. That's my black. Because the word, you know what I mean, negro or negro means black. So every time they're saying that's my nika, they're calling each other black. So we had this whole teaching from Martin Luther King, I think it was last week, the week before. So now how do we, whatever. It's just like, are we supposed to change it or just accept it? Do we say our black culture and that's not offensive? And in essence, why is it offensive if they're saying the Negro culture? Is it the pronunciation or is it the word? I don't want to start with this. I just want to start about the culture. Lord. Anyways, two wonderful women from the black culture comes on Saturday nights. It's just two women, no nothing. They're older, probably 60 plus, and they stand in our foyer and they start clapping and they start singing God praises for at least 30 minutes. They get all the people out on the stairs and everybody looks down and they wave at them and they just sit there as nothing more than voices of light. Mike Jackson like, bro. They sing traditional hymns, again, that are in a Bible. Probably Psalms, I'm not really sure. I don't recognize all of them. I don't sit there to, for the show, but they come out there and they're singing loud, they're projecting their voice. It's a 7-story building and they sit in the middle and they wave to all the kids and they try to get them going and they just come in and bring the Spirit of God. And that's what happens today. They come in and this man brings in the Spirit of God. So when I say the tambourine man, it's actually his wife that's playing the tambourine and they're, down there bringing in the Spirit of God. And with that being said, I'm going to do the same thing using oracle cards because that's how we do it. I do have God's books, but as I said last night, I don't like to do that because all I'm doing is challenging interpretations of time, which really just fuck with your mind. I can do that shit any other time, but I don't really, I'm supposed to, whatever. It's just not my favorite thing to do on Sunday. Really? No, you'll never want me. It's not that I don't know the Bible. It's just, if you get into it, you feel very fucking condemned and you're fucked up. And that some fucked up shit is happening. That's how they wrote that motherfucker. And I don't challenge Buddhas. We got to Krishnas and I have to challenge the fucking food source. You know what I mean? You don't understand. They didn't grow on that idea ever. It never crossed their minds to eat animals. But to say that we're barbarians, those that ate the animals, and that we're going to die from eating the animals, in essence, we're taking in what God has given us just in a different form. To say that the animals and the fruits and the vegetables are less spiritual is denying what their culture stands for. And this is why I don't do this, because it becomes a cultural battle, and it becomes, truth against truth against truth. And which truth shall you choose to believe? It's all true, I guess. So I'm like, nah, this is some bullshit. All right, let's move on. What do we do on a Sunday? Anybody in the back know? We always pull a what? A Lumerian card. Yes. So here's our Lumerian cards. Chickity check yourself. Let's see. I have like way too many light cards. I like these. We pull what I like. I get one card that I get to choose because I like it. What else have we got in here? He was talking about the atoms. I'm filling these, which are heavy duty. If we do any more than that, that's too much. It's much. Let's see, what was it? The, goddess, I don't know, something. The crystal mandalas is what I pulled out. I'm trying to fill it out. Hold on, guys. Portals? No. Archangels? Archangels. Okay, that's what we're working with. Let me put all my dark cards back, and we are jumping into the abyss. Welcome to the jungle. Oh, did you hear? I won the lottery. Not all of it, but that's more than any of you won. Did any of you win any of it? Yup, and yup. No, it was like, I want to be a billionaire. It literally is $1 billion right now, and it keeps rising to the top. I need some guidebooks. Hold on. I need something to guide us through the bullshits. I mean, I could pull out the cards like all these doofus-ass fucking tarot readers and give you, just the basis of what the card says. Oh, yeah, that's what that means. And let's move on. Do you want a deeper meaning? Do you want to understand the non-understandable? Alright, we got those. We got that. What else did I say we get? We did a lot of shit, didn't we? The Lumerians. The Archangels. Oh, and the... Okay. Okay. And that's how I do it. This is how we do it. I feel like it's still too much. Why? Because these are deep teachings. But these are messages for what? They're going to be comforting to what we've already been. I wanted to say that, and that's what I told Diana. I had her listen to my video with me last night. I was like, by the time I already read something, it's something we've either already been through or about to go through. I was like, and you seem to be, you know what I mean, relevant in all of my readings, so check this out. And I explained to her, you know what I mean, I had her listen to how we program the mind, how we listen to thoughts. I was like, think about it, Diana. You can't go anywhere. You're sitting there with nothing but your thoughts anyways. I'm teaching you what to do with them. You can't do nothing but sit with them anyways. They're in your head. You can go for a walk and try to clear your mind, which you do a lot of, but ultimately you're just stuck in your mind, just like me. I was like, but I don't have anything in my mind. I wait for something to happen. But as you see, this is how it happens. I come outside, and you guys trigger my mind. And I told her, I was like, you know, when you talked about your ex-husband and the homosexuality, that made me have to face my memories. You know what I mean? When Tasha talked about her baby daddy and the fucking having to call the police, it reminded me that I had to go through the kidnapping. When fucking Morgan came out and she was talking about, you know what I mean, she brought out all this drug shit, it reminded me of facing drugs and how I've been running from it. It's like when I go outside, it triggers me to go back inside, which is literally into my mind and my memories, and heal myself. I was like, so you can imagine, I never really want to come outside. All you guys do is talk, and it'll trigger something in my head, and now I got a bunch of work to do. So that's when I'm like, nah, I'd just rather sit here praising God and shit. Fucking shit. He's trying to make me go outside and learn some shit again. God damn it. So, you know, I was teaching her that, and that's just it. You guys are stuck in your mind anyways. You are stuck listening to that thing all night, all day and all night. I'm just teaching you what to do with it. Good morning. Yes, we are going to do all of that in just a bit. You need to get ready and not just expect me to go run and get food. I cleared out the refrigerator. I took everything away. I did it on purpose because I had a lot of energy and, you know, out with the old, in with the new. Yeah, we're getting rid of everything. Hey, so you could get ready to go, and then we'll go. Cool. All right, I'm going to jam through this. It always is going to be an hour, a power hour. I'll try to make it less, but it's nearly impossible. Let's start with the itty-bitty. Why? Because it's a breathe. Have you heard me? I've been talking for 18 minutes straight. I don't think I took a breath. All right. Let's see. I also got a whole bunch of downloads this morning. I was put into my playlist of my documentary. That's going to be really good. In essence, it's mostly it'll be a score on the movie, but the music that, you know, the lyrics that'll go with it, and that's what I was getting a download of. It's like the soundtrack comes with the download. It's pretty cool. Anyways, why? Because I don't do shit for money. Oh, fuck off. It's that fofo from the angels. Answer the call.
In Japan?
Not right now, please. I really want to just get through this and get lunch. Pretty, please. Just write it down, and I will listen to your message. No, I love you. I don't mean to be rude. I really just want to do this and move on. Answer the call. I shared this whole thing last night about the twin flames. That's what it is. And that's what just happened. Here's another one. Here's another one. Yeah. Which means what? I'm going to be all up in your Akashic records, Bruno. I got to know why I know you. Not from this life. I'll get to know you in this life if you're up for it, but ultimately I got to know why I'm drawn to you. Where do I know you in time? Why are we brought together at this time? Which is cool because it's a new person, which is not. It never is. But it is. Because we spent no time with Bruno. No time at all with Bruno. So now it's like a new adventure of discovering a new person. Falling in love with a new person. Or fighting it. How far are we? I'm not sure. It'll be fun. In the essence, and that's what I was talking about, it's like it's a calling to these twin fucking flames. How many do you have? 12 plus 2. How many have we worked through? Not all of them. That's for sure. Work it. So that's where it is. It's the same thing as I was talking about NF, which I know in the other video I called him fucking Logic. logically speaking, my mind goes too fast and the names just pop out. When you have that many names and people and faces, you just might call them the wrong thing. NF is the angel in the outfield that I was speaking of. He's one of God's angels that are just fucking here having a human experience. Like, da-da-da-da. How's it going over there for you? Ah! No, Bruno? No, and no. I'll figure out where I know you. I know you in time. I'll figure that out. That just means that time is about to play out right now. Answer the call. In order for you to understand this, you have to catch my post last night. It's a calling inside. We're about to play out time. And during this, and that's where I have to elevate and see where in time this played out. And I can see where it's going, and we can change time. Otherwise, we're just going to be played out. I'm not playing no Rust games. I'm not playing out with this. I'm not going to go out like that. That's it. I'm too fast at this, at learning the patterns and figuring out where this is. And I mean that. I'm going to be all up in the Akashic Records. I need to know where in time you have come from. In essence, we're all Time Lords. I'm not a Time Lord. Kinda. We are Lords of Time. Alright, so answer the call. Pick up the phone. Oh, God. The very fact that I found out you were a Libra makes my stomach hurt. Why? I have no good experiences with you guys. Have you not been paying attention? Alright, number 4. It's incredible, the energy and we invest in avoiding the unknown. We spoke about this all weekend, guys. I told you, it's just confirmation to what we said and what you need to continue to do. It was the initiation into the unknown. It started, for me, forever ago. But the words, I don't know, can be 3 of the most thrilling and empowering words in your vocabulary. Because I'm getting guided to tell you how important it is to be able to say that. That's where you want to be, is in the unknown. You don't want to be in control, because that just means you're somewhere where you've always been. You're not, you know what I mean? If everything is just, you want to be in the unknown. That means you're open to possibility. Something new is going to happen. You're in an unknown place. I've been there all the time. And that's where it is. You have to walk into the unknown. Because the endless possibilities. You are here. You are in the know. Your options are limited. But when you pursue the unknown, anything can happen. And you're more likely to partner with unseen forces to guide your process step by step. This is a time for delicate balance between boldness and surrender. Answer the call when you hear the quest beckoning you. The known has genius just waiting to partner with you. You know that you want to do something you never did before. There's like this knowing. It's like, oh, I don't know about that street. I told you all weekend about my trip to Arizona, about everything. I don't know. And that's where it is, on page 414. Holy moly. It's just a calling. Pick up the phone. Go into it. Figure it out. Don't be scared. Don't talk yourself off. Just go all in. That's what that means. What's in the unknown? God. What happens when you get there is you have to have trust and faith and hope. That is what God is made of. You become spiritual when you do shit like this, because you need that type of, you're walking in a spirit of faith and hope. And you know what I mean? Trust in something you can't see. It's it's going back to, your sun sign, your solar plexus. It's like, I just have a good feeling. That's what I told Diana this morning. I was like, I feel like today's going to be good. And she's like, I said the same thing when I was walking. She says a lot of that, and I don't know if she's just, lying and repeating what I say, or maybe she really, I don't know. Some people just lie and lie and lie. Some people don't even realize they're lying. I don't even know. I don't even know when it comes to it. But anyways, I felt like it. And it's just a knowing. You don't know. You don't know. You just know. It's like, I know this could be cool. You know what I mean? Like, exactly, Vegas. I had a knowing that I was going to go and camp up by the lake up there. But I didn't know what it was going to be like. I just knew it was going to be cool. But it was a completely unknown. We'd never been here before. I don't know where it is. I don't know nothing. Yeah, that's how it always is. Everything I do, I don't know. I never did this before. What's the next thing you're gonna do? I don't know. I'm always don't know, and that's okay. Because if I know, then it's like, where's the fun in that? There's only so much you should know. There should be excitement to your life in that. But you shouldn't be afraid of things you don't know. But when you pursue the unknown, anything can happen and you're more likely blah blah blah. That you know the genius in it is just waiting to partner with you. Meaning no matter what, there's an adventure in there. An unknown adventure, an unknown experience. And as I see this, I'm seeing Lewis. Answer the call, Lewis. You know damn well I got something good for you from God. And it's not about money, but it's about what you do best. And you needed an idea, and you needed direction, and He's got a direction for you to start. It's going to take full commitment. You can't half-ass it. You can't have your hands everywhere else and only given this, 11% of your time. You don't give God and His callings, 10, 15, 25% of your time. You give Him 100% when God calls you. And what is He calling you to? The unknown. When you go out into the woods, when Jesus went into the woods, God had His full, His full attention for as long as it took. That was the same thing that happened with Moses. When he went up there, people thought he died up there. It took forever to come back down. Like, is he alive? And would he come back with the rules? Stuff like that. It's like, you have to go in there, and then you're in there until you're done. And that's that hermit mode. When you have your answers, when you know what to do next. Otherwise, no, you just sit in the unknown. And that's what it is. That's what I do all day. Just sit. I watch time play out, all the layers of time. I tried to show a picture of it. It's just layers of time. And it's like a tube that comes down on top of me. And I can see a vision of time being played out all these different times. And that's how I know that, all right, I know what time it is here. And I can literally see it playing out here. Just different faces, different locations, but it's the same time, all through time. I'm like, oh, here we are. We're in a time loop, which is just time. All time is looped. Stupid. Anyways, answer the phone, pick up the call, listen to God. He's telling you to do something great with your life. And it's supposed to be creative. Why? Because that's what God is. He is your creative side. He is, no. Thank you, Lord. He says, no, that's the divine feminine. That's very nice. But you're going to need to use your masculine to make it real. He gives you all of these... He's saying, no, correct yourself. Okay, lovely. The goddess gives you this, the inspiration, and God gives you the willpower to do it. He wants you to use your feelings and your creativity and your manpower to create a better world. Like He wants for all of us. Better food, better clothes, better entertainment, better homes, better schools, better computer programs, better everything. He wants everything better. And, put Kobe on that and we got a fire. Somebody call 911. Hey, you want to pick a card? Amelia always wants to. She never gets to. Amelia, you want to pick a card? You never get to. I'm going to let her pick a card for you guys. She always wants to. Thank you. That is such a good card. Thank you. I mean, what Archangel isn't? I mean, Gabriel calling you is a kind of a scary call. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Hey, are one of you guys going to be my Joseph? I know your name is Peter or Paul or something else. That could be good. Who's Barachel? She's bringing us our daily bread, and that's why I'm laughing about this. I was like, I didn't win the whole lottery, but I got my daily bread to feed myself and my family. Really? Yeah, I only had a couple dollars left, so I had to stretch it. Now I don't. And that's where it is. How am I going to get... It was Smokey's mom, literally, because I'm smoking. It's like, okay, how am I going to get some weed and a pack of cigarettes? I do have it, sort of. if I do, can I run 2 cars at once kind of situation? And I was like, no, I got you. I was like, oh, I have more than enough to go around now. It's pretty cool. Really? Yeah. And that's because I believe. I told the kids we're going to win the lottery. I did. Just not all of it. But nobody did, so we can get all of it next week. Or tomorrow. When is it? I'll get it. It's mine. One day. And I said that in my video. I was like, I'm never going to be rich. Not like you guys. I'll be fully bountiful. But not rich. I'm not going to be a rich bitch. There's a difference. There's a whole difference, dude. There's a whole difference. Being rich and being wealthy are completely different, bro. In the essence, but I really mean that too. I'm not going to ride sports cars. I probably ain't going to be fucking wearing designers. And if you show up to my place and your purse comes up missing because it's worth $80,000, it might have been me. I wouldn't worry about my people. Anyways, number 14. Why? Because they know not to steal and cheat and lie and stuff. They better. 14. And that's what we were just on. And I turned straight to her. Really? Yes. Fulfillment. Are you feeling filled? Are you fulfilled? I am. Filled with the Holy Spirit. Can I get an amen? Amen. This is pretty good. Really? It's a really good one. So let me tell you about the chakras. The chakra. Really? Because you're going to love this. Are you? You are going to love it. Where are we? The sacral chakra. It's your pelvic area. We're talking about your creativity, passion, intimacy, sexuality, sensuality, happiness, motivation, pleasure, fertility, adaptability, generosity. These, you need an orange calcite. I have an amber Mexican fire opal. I have a huge sunstone, and we keep the carnelian. Wild orange. Yep. And what is this? AKA the orange giant of Taurus. Could be a Taurus. I don't know. Is that what you guys are picking up? These are some really great angels. Who's in here? One of my favorite. Right here. So, Queed Hosey, which is the balance of your divine feminine and masculine. That is literally my daughter on any given day, dude. You're like, is she a female? Is she a femme? Or is she a man? She's a them. Just let her be them. Okay? And that's where it is. If I don't let her be them, then I question whether her man is gay. I always be questioning whether they are gay. Then you got Rad Riel, which is creativity. This is all about creativity. I talked about the sexual creativity. I talked about how you waste your creativity on sex. I talked about that, what, Friday night? Saturday night? Last night was Saturday night. So it was Friday night. Talked about all of this. We're talking about your sacral. And I told you yesterday, I was like, it's moving part of my sacral above my belly button. Got it? Told you. It's never anything new. It's just what I've already been through. But it's coming to you. You'll be able to recognize this. It's not like you missed it. You didn't miss anything. Why? I'm at the top of the food chain. I catch the time as it swirls down and catches you. You have a delayed response. This program isn't going to air in your life until next season. I'm just saying. This is preparation. I always want to say preparation H. Anyways, beautiful Barachel means blessings of God. She is the archangel charged with bringing happiness to our family life and overseeing matrimony and parenthood. Oh, you want to get married and have babies? What if he says yes? Oh, shit. It wouldn't be the first stranger I fell in love with. Don't be too strange, okay? You want great music? You guys are fucked, dude. There's like a billion of you. There's only one of me. They're both my age, too. He's 40, and he's 40. 40 water. Happy birthday, 40-year-old. Are you a 40-year-old virgin? No. Wait a minute. So this is where I was like, I'm going to be all up in your records. Give me his name and his number. I know where you live. You have a residency in Las Vegas. I know exactly where to find you. I'll find you. So will everyone else. Buy tickets to this show. I would. If you didn't play all that disco bullshit. I'm not into that. Why? I chose not to be part of that era. It was a personal choice. I knew it was a bad time to be alive. Other than Michael Jackson. That's good. I'll leave it to him. You got some soul in you, right? Right? This would be fun. That's what you've been asking for. Someone to love? Okay. I don't know. Can you take it? This is super funny. That's what it said. Joy and happiness. And what? Matrimony and parenthood. Like the Guatemalan. And what is your actual... I know you were born in Honolulu. Whatever. Hawaiian. Do you know the Lemurians? I will introduce you to them. I will introduce you to all of them. Hey, how do you feel? Somebody that does cocaine like him, I'm sure you've seen spirits before. That's why I wasn't alive for this time, and you're over here repeating that time. I don't want to be part of that time. You need to leave that timeline alone, bro. I know you got to work off that fucking... your restitution and all. I'm having too much fun. Shit. Hold on. I'm just saying, it's always a lot of fun. Anyways, like the Guatemalan woman on her card, she often shows... I know, your name is Hernandez? Peter Hernandez? Alright, Guatemalan woman on the card, she is often shown carrying a basket of bread and a staff that symbolizes fertility and abundance. She helps us provide for ourselves and our children and to find the right partner to have children with. Holy shit! They're on it again. They're trying to get me a dude. Which dude do you want me to go for? I showed you 2 dudes popped up. Bruno and Daddy Yankee popped up this morning. Daddy Yankee came yesterday, actually. Really? Yeah. I saw him yesterday. I was going to say something, but then I didn't. And then I see him definitely standing there today. Are you guys... What the fuck is this? Is there a choice to be made? I don't really feel like there is, but okay, whatever. I choose God. All right, she helps us provide for ourselves and our children, and to find the right partner to have children with, if we so desire. You want to make babies? Oh God, I don't want to think about sex with either of you. I'll get freaked out. It's not you, it's me. I just get freaked out by sex. I know where babies come from. That means that I have to imagine you naked, and that gets me all weirded out. Barachel helps to... Why? I don't know. I'm just not good with all that. I'm from before the apple. I didn't eat the apple. I don't see sex. We don't see body parts over here. Barachel helps to strengthen... And that's where I go back to Suquid Hosey. We don't see body parts. We see energy. You could be a whole ass fucking stripper in front of me, and I don't see that. I see your energy, bro. We don't see that. Sorry. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to look under the dress so you know what it is. It has balls, but I swear it's a bitch. I swear it's a bitch. Welcome. I'm the funnest. Okay, keep going. I'll try. Have children with them. I mean, do you guys have children? Nope. They don't. Teddy Yankee, you ain't had no children? You better get on that. Isn't that funny? No, you really came to me. It was like that. He's like, he gave his life to God, and he found a goddess to guide him closer to God. Isn't that great? Are you in love with the goddess? Hey, I love you too. Let's like dance the night away. And then you're like talking about Bruno. Hey, I love you too. This is not, who do you love more? I love them all. What do you mean? Do you love people more? Like, when you're going through your Pandora thumbs up, do you love one song more than the other song that you already said you loved? I don't know. It's not about loving someone more. It's about feeling more comfortable with someone. You can love anyone to the moon and back, but will you feel comfortable to be intimate? Is where that next level love comes from. That's all that means. I'm here to teach you a couple things about that. You guys be like super intimate with no love. I'll fuck you, but no, I'm not marrying you. What? No, I don't want to give you children. You just said you were going to give me dick. That means children. No, that's not what that means. What do you mean? That's where they come from. That's not what I meant. Then stop offering dick if you're not offering a future. Ooh, Jerry. I'm having too much fun. You are not the father. All right. Also known as, what is all this? It's creativity. I'm channeling it unbelievably. It's coming from my loins. She's so creative. I am a creative powerhouse. Come here. Let me put it on you. Oh, gosh. Seriously. also known as the Angel of Lightning. Barachel is said to grant blessings for your good deeds swiftly, and she brings you success, especially in the game of chance. Hey, alright, listen here. You and your... I wasn't trying to teach you how to gamble better. Don't play that game. And I saw this last night. This is exactly what I saw last night before I went to bed. It was you, you son of a monkey. It had to be you. The last thing I saw before I went to bed, the last download I got, was of a roulette table. It had to be you, Bruno. This is crazy. I got this download. It said choose your number and stay on it. Don't think that everybody else's number is better than yours. Bet on yourself and stay on yourself, and your number will get picked. Now you say that, and you remind it's funny because you think about winning the lottery, but in the sense that's the message I got is when you sit there to play the roulette, you have this instinct. Okay, you put your money on your number, but it doesn't hit, and then somebody else's number hits, and they keep hitting. So you decide to do what they're doing so that you can hit. But if you would have just bet on yourself, eventually, the laws of average, it's a numbers game, your number will hit. You just don't know how long until it's been there because you haven't watched how many times the wheel has spun before you got there. Your number will hit. You don't have to change. You don't have to bet on somebody else's bet. Bet on yourself. I don't know if this means anything. I feel like all this is coming from Bruno over there in Vegas, but it makes sense in the sense it just didn't have a direction until he came with the message. But that's what came to me last night. That came to me. And then the second thing said, would it be illegal for spiritual people, psychics, to go to the tables? What's the easiest game for me to win? Blackjack. It's the easiest game for me to win. All you have to know is whether to go up. It's a gut feeling. Do I, hit me or not, or stay? That's all you got to do is beat the house. All I got to do is not bust 21. I get 2 cards to start. Everybody knows how blackjack's played, right? Is this how you win in $50,000 or $50 million? Why they own your soul? Because you didn't know how to play this game? It's a fucking vicious game. And it's that. It's usually a 3-card game. You just sit there and it's either who gets closest to 21 without busting.
I love blackjack.
So that's the easiest game for a psychic to play. Is it illegal for us to play? Is it illegal for me to go in with my psychic abilities and fucking wipe out the fucking game? Have I ever done it? No. It's a spiritual thing. Have I ever had the impulse, now that I know I could use my power for personal gain, for something like that? That could, in essence, be illegal. I'm not sure if it is. If they knew I was psychic, could I get banned from playing just because I have a higher knowing of what's behind the card? Wouldn't that, in essence, give proof to magic? No, because it's science. It's conscious. I have a conscious knowing of whether or not, and it's nothing more than guts. I'm not counting the cards. I'm betting on me. I know whether I should go further or stay still. Basically, that's what I know as a psychic. I know when to move and when not to. I know if it's a yes and I know if it's a no, is what I taught the other day about betting. And the easiest way for a psychic to win is playing that game. Is it illegal for me to play that game? Could I just go in and be a billionaire just playing that game? Could I just go rob a bunch of fucking casinos? Being spiritual, just go literally rob the rich to give to the poor? Is that the plan? Do you think I could get away with it? Don't you wish you could? Would I do it? No. Why? Because I feel spiritually conflicted. As I tell you, is this illegal? Why? Because I feel like it's a rule breaker. I feel like we shouldn't do this. I feel like there's persecution for doing something like this. I feel like we're cheating. It's not someone telling me. There's probably nothing written in time that says I can't do this. But it's in me. And that's why we don't. Why did you never hear of a psychic going in, all these spiritualists using these psychic abilities and these fucking, their intuition? Why aren't they rich off of it? If they're so in tune, why aren't they rich off of it? Because that's not what we use it for. Bet on yourself. And in essence, when it comes down to the casinos, I told you, that was the Native Americans' way of fucking man. And it's a great fuck. They come in thinking that they're going to make money, and they steal their hopes and dreams. They steal their present, their past, and their future from them. The casinos are always built on a reservation. They're always built they always are built for the native people as a way to give back to the native people. So how do the native people, they get small amounts, they get small money that is given back to the communities, but what they really get is they get to steal the hopes and dreams of the greedy in their own land. They come there. The palefaces come there and lose their hopes and dreams. They lose everything. They call it Sin City. You go there to win, right? Nobody goes to the casino to lose. You go there with the intention. But how much do you lose while you're there? Do you lose just what you went with? Or how deep do you go in losing? And what will it take from you? In essence, Bruno lost $50 million. He owed them $50 million in 2024. So he had lost everything from his past. He was fucked in the present and didn't have a future. We could easily go and talk about Justin Bieber and how bad he was in. And that's just it. It's everything in the blink of an eye. Thinking you're going to win. Lewis Hamilton. You keep getting lucky by just barely crashing the car. But you could lose your life thinking you're going to win this stupid game. You're fully aware that you can't fucking handle the car and you can't drive like you used to. And you're literally just driving out of desperation. A lot of mistakes are made in desperate times. Watch out for that. That's all I can say about that. Moving on. Angel of Lightning. Barchel is said to be the blessings of especially in games of chance. She is sometimes depicted holding an ancient sacred book, which is said to contain the instructions for living a good life. The white rose is symbolic for her blessings. Barchel is a lightning heart angel. She inspires laughter when you call upon her. She reminds us that despite the hardships of life, we can find hidden blessings everywhere. And that's what it is. Going back to the bread. Give us this day our daily bread. All we're supposed to pray to God, and that's it. Give us this day, make sure that we're fed, that our needs are met. What did I need? I needed a pack of cigarettes and a bag of weed. I had to choose between one or the other, or maybe have to downsize. Because really, I found the most amazing fucking dispensary ever, bro. Like, dude, if you have $3, you're smoking today. For real, bro, you'll be okay. And that's where I was like, I'm smoking today. And that's where the other girl's like, I'm smoking today. But nah, I've got more than I needed. All they had was, what? 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. For how many? 5,000 people. So this is enough. What do you mean it's enough? It's going to be enough. God bless this. Make it enough. And they just started passing it out. And it just started multiplying. And that's where, Jesus says is to be a gracious giver. Why? Because you're an expression of God. Give and so shall it be given. Be godly, bro. Show that God lives in your actions, your deeds. And don't do it just to be a powerful, look at me, Russ. If you don't get away from me on a Sunday, Lucifer. Jesus. Not today, Satan. That's what they call you, dude. Message. It's time to bring some lightness back into your life and relationship. Put any difficult conversations or decisions aside for a while and enjoy time with family and loved ones. That could be hard for me. I said that last night. I know exactly what to say to Bobby to make him fucking run. What? You gonna leave your wife? You don't want to have that conversation? You want to have babies with me? You don't want to have that conversation? There's so many of them. It's like, dude, I really mean it. I really mean it. These guys is out here, and yourselves, and girls. Watch a guy do it too. Watch her run, bro. Watch it. And in essence, is that a bad thing? No, because they didn't want anything real. If you go tell a person straight up, and that's what you're not supposed to do. Day one, never. And I told Wolfman, watch this. I can lose a guy in fucking 30 seconds. What? Hey, I love you. I'd like to have a future with you. I want something serious, like a full-on commitment. You want to help me raise my kids and have some more? That's gonna scare the fuck out of somebody, bro. And they're out of there. No, I don't want a commitment. No, I don't want nothing real. I just wanted some sex and a friend. Nah, bro, I wanted more than that. And they're gone. It's a process of elimination. It eliminates the process. Just being real. If you go as a female talking about, hey, I'm falling in love with you and I like want you to move in and I want to have your babies, he's gonna freak. He's not ready for that. But that's what you really... The guy that's not ready for what you want. And that's men. I shouldn't call her. I shouldn't tell her how I really feel because she's going to freak out. Fuck her then. She's not ready to be that woman that you want her... She's not ready for the love you're ready to give her. They're scared of how much you're ready to give. They can't receive it. And if they can't receive it, they can't match it. I'm not telling you to come do something for me. I'm saying let me love you. Be part of my life. Never leave. Let's have something real, dude. Like forever. Let's figure it out. Let's go all in. That scares the shit. No, they want to tiptoe for like 5 to 10 years and maybe they'll get engaged with you. No, bro. I'm not playing the dating game. You want to be for real? You want to do some real shit? You want to get married and shit? What? Yeah. I've been waiting forever to be married and have a family. You want to do this? I don't know you. I mean, that's how they all start. How much do you want to know? Let's do this. I guess. I realized that's the whole time. All I did was try to give them something real. And it scared the shit out of them because they were just faking it. They really do want something real, but just not with me, I suppose. And that's okay. Why? Because I'm a real pain in the ass. That's okay. Don't think they don't really want it. They just aren't really ready for it. Don't think that Marshall doesn't want everything. He doesn't want a happy wife and, a brand new baby and a second chance. Think for 1 minute he doesn't want it, and that Lewis doesn't want it, and that everybody doesn't want that. They're just scared. They're not ready for it, or they think they're not. And I'm like, how old do you gotta be, bro? When are you gonna be ready? When are you ready for happiness? That's what we came here to do, is have a... I'm just saying, bro, people aren't ready for happiness. They're still stuck in their, their ways. Just be real out the gate. Watch them run. Like, oh, really? Okay, bye. At least I didn't sleep with anyone. Didn't contract any diseases or cheating. Really? It's that easy. You don't want to get played? Just be honest. If you don't want to get played, just be honest. Bobby won't come fuck me because he knows I want more. He knows I really love him, and it feels so bad. He can't just fuck me. He knows I love him, and that's all I love. And he's like, I can't do that to her. He wants to, but he knows I love him, and he just can't. And that's good enough. Like I said, it kind of rejects, but it protects. And it's not that he can't love me. It's just he has to do the right thing, and that's what I posted. It caused them to like step up. No, I'm not ready for all that. Well, I guess. Bye. I'm not waiting for you to grow up, to want to be a man and, have a family and shit. Fine, forget it. I thought you were ready. Thought Russ was ready at 30 years old. I guess, obviously, I was extremely wrong. I mean, you're ready when you say you are. Anyways, it's time to bring some yeah. Alright, so, make sure you buy these so you can do the visual meditation to meet this angel in your sacred space. It's a good feeling. They, fill you with all this stuff. Then you'll get the bread basket, which is the real gift. And we'll jump down to page 66 is the frequency of love. Baruchel's message is to lighten up, particularly when it comes to our home lives, family, and relationships. Within your nearest and dearest. Ourselves under pressure to earn a living and provide for ourselves and others, Baruchel can help us slow down, smell the roses, and appreciate the little things in life so we can feel secure and find fulfillment in each and every moment. This opens up space to invite in more more ease and abundance. When it comes to partnership and families, Baruchel says it's essential to have a light-hearted attitude and to keep a sense of humor with your intentions. Lightening up is about taking the pressure off the situation so you are free to enjoy each other's company again. What does that mean? As I'm seeing it, I'm seeing like a relationship where you're like, expectations. Oh, you didn't take out the trash, and you didn't do this, and you didn't do that. It's like you're riding each other to do what you're supposed to do instead of just chilling with each other. Like, you're not gonna go out today? No, I thought I'd just chill. You're not mow the lawn? No. Oh, it's your cookout. You're there to entertain, but you're supposed to have a good time too. For any of you who are having, your Labor Day celebrations and shit, today's the day that God said that gave you a day of peace, right? He gets mad at you for working on this day. You know what I mean? I understand if you want everybody to have a good day, but make sure you have a good day, is what I'm seeing in this. Me, what am I doing? I don't know. We're going to eat a good meal, and I've been watching a lot of good movies. Kids have been chilling. My son has been feeding off of my hotspot, so I've just been feeding off of the internet. Let's see. Lighten up is about taking the pressure. Yeah. When things get stressful, stop work. Put the bills aside and go for a walk or play a game. Change your perception to change your life. The next thing we go into is what? Your solar plexus. She's bringing a sense of peace. She's letting you know that, that it's God letting you know that, He's got you. In the angel form of Baruchel. She's got you. Don't worry about it. And that's where it shows you. It's like, look at her. This, you know what I mean? She's got the kid. She's got, you know what I mean? She's got the bread. She's got everything's good. We're good. It's a good day. To have a good day is what I heard. And go out and play. That's what Labor Day is about, is celebrating our labors, our hard works, right? Something like that. What the fuck is this holiday about? I don't know. All I know is they close the pools. Really? Yeah. Any outdoor pools. They put them open for a few more weeks, but not with this weather getting like this. No. Only indoor pools from after them and shit for the season, and they won't open them back up till May. And a big barbecue day. Everybody's barbecuing fucking shit. Yeah, that's all they do around in America. Labor Day, Memorial Day. At least on fucking 4th of July, there's fucking fireworks. It's one of those American holidays. That's what they do. And you're supposed to stop wearing white, too. Yeah, let me not. Alright, I'm kind of burnt out. I'm ready to move on to lunch. I have one more card, so I'm going to try to jam through it as fast as I can, but it's another one of those heavy-duty... Oh, we didn't even read the Lumerians. Fuck off. I have 2 cards. Well, I have to read the Lumerians, and I could look off the other card if I want. Can you? I can do whatever I want. I'm grown. Just kidding. I have to do the Lumerian card, though. Let's see. I'm just hungry. I haven't had breakfast or anything. Are we at our 3rd eye chakra? Okay. Because underneath it is 11. I don't know. This is where we are. Your visions. So you get an idea. You get a vision of something. And it creates an idea where it has to circle through your... You have to combine the energy. So creativity... It comes from your loins, from your sacral. The visions are just visions. You just see things. We all see things. How do you make jokes about it? It comes from inside us, or, like a laugh. Where does your laugh come from? Down there. You laugh from your belly button. Did you ever notice? I laugh all the fucking time. Your stomach gets all tight, and it rises up out your mouth, or your nose, or everywhere, and I just fall over because my stomach's all tight. I can't breathe. So, the visions, you're constantly being fed information from the divine. You can't see them because all you can see is your thoughts in your mind. But when you're outside and you clear your mind, you can start to get your imagination turns on, is what that is. a world of pure imagination. And it's not. There's, you know what I mean, the fears and illusions are something different. Those are your projections of your daily life trying to be forced into a bubble. But typically it's your imagination. I never thought of that. Where did that thought come from? And that happens anytime. I see it most often when you're doing the dishes staring out into a window. It's the most often time when people catch their visions. When you're taking a shower. You don't realize it, but you're in there for anywhere from 3 to 10 minutes staring at walls. You're not staring at shit, a shower. There is literally nothing to stare at. What are you thinking about while you're blacked out? Your eyes are open, for sure, or while you're closing them while you're washing. But there is a lot of information going on inside of you. If you're not staring, and that's what witches call scrying. They just stare at something until it's no longer there, and now they see past it. You just have to keep your eyes still until it becomes something else, right? Most of you, you think meditation is closing your eyes into the darkness. You can see. I see it in the daylight. So your third eye that's where it is. When mine opened, it never closed, and I can see all kinds of shit. I use all of these oils that are located all over my freaking altar to channel it. So I can channel the visions through specific times, right? So I do a lot of anointing of my third eye. I was guided to bring out the bridge is literally the Page of Swords, which is inspiration, writers, creatives, all of that. That's the divine energy of creativity. That was me in another life. I'm also known as the voodoo. It was originally the Nordic bridge from that stories, and from Welsh with Kalik. The whole story's in with the Welsh. Then after that, after they stole those people, the immigrant people, they weren't immigrants, after they stole our people and used them as slaves, took them to Haiti as slaves, I became Mama Bridge of the Voodoo. And that's where I teach voodoo. And that's because, I became a goddess to not just my people, but shape-shifted into a goddess for all people, which was the oppressed. Now it didn't matter that they were just my people, all of the people oppressed. So we gave the magic to them to break the oppression, which is the way of the priestess. We teach you magic, we teach you the ways of the spirit to free yourself, not to persecute others. That's dark magic. We don't do that shit. But we can teach you how to get it off of you. And why are they trying to do it? Because they're jealous. Can you imagine? All they can use their magic for is try to hurt other people. If they were so magical, then how come they can't help their lives? Because that has to come from a lightheartedness, and they're wicked-hearted. It's such a waste. Anyway, so your third eye chakra, where your visions come from, your ideas. You think they're ideas, but they're not. It's a vision. You see something, and then it creates into something. So that's why I am a lot working with him. You can see the damn triangles and shit. It's just a vision, right? Like, so those things, I saw them as just flowers until I was holding them, and then he showed me an atom, which is what, a bunch of little particles put together. I don't know. That's what he said. And it was a joke, because Adam and Lilith. It's a big fat joke all the way around. All right, number 8. We went from 4, 4, 4, 8. We didn't make it very far, obviously. To infinity and beyond. Let's see. Shh, not your crown. All right. Penal perspective, the seat of wisdom and consciousness, intuition, imagination, seeing inner and outer worlds, limitlessness and understanding. Connection with your third eye and transcending. So how does it all work? There's lots of it. So you see visions. There's all the clair senses, right? So you see there's clair sentient, clairaudient, there's all of this. So you can see things, then you hear them, like these punchlines, you hear them speak. You see things, you hear them speak. You know what I mean? It's all of it. It all becomes together. It's a language. Connect with your third eye and transcend what you understand with your mind. Discover a deeper inner knowing through the interconnected web of all this. Excuse me, I'm getting a download. Web of all this and has been. So what is it? I see a vision of what? Me going to a store? I just saw a store. Where did this store pop up? And the next thing I know is I get a feel. I feel like I should go there. That's being driven. All my visions. What made you go there? I saw it. I saw it. I saw I go there. Or I saw it, so that means I'm supposed to go there. Something about there. We get visions of places and things, right? So that's how I'm guided. I saw that I go here. And then what happens? I don't know. All I saw was the vision. And I feel the pull, is what I used to say in the beginning. I'm feeling pulled to it. Meaning it's a calling. Pick up the phone. I have this idea in my head. I keep seeing this thing in my head. I think we need to go there. That's how it starts. It's a calling. It's visions. You know what I mean? That's how it is. I saw myself doing this, so I've got to do this. Really? Yeah, and that's where it is. It's like the fucking job. I saw a fucking spirit tell me that they were hiring at the front desk. Then all of a sudden they're about to interview me for a position at the front desk. I saw this happening. I saw this calling. Answer the calling. See what it is. Something's calling you there. Is it a paycheck? Well, naturally, I need some bread in my butter. But keep butter in my biscuits is what I heard. But no, it's a calling. I saw this. I saw this coming. I saw this. I had a vision of this. You call it deja vu or something. You saw it, dude. Pay attention to what you're seeing. Okay? Okay. This wisdom is ancient yet pioneering. It is the creator of the free will we choose to weave from moment to moment. And that's what I mean. I seen Bruno. No, it's not that I heard him. I can listen to him all the time and not see him. It's just sounds. But when you see a person, I see you in my I see you in my intuition. I can see you. You're coming into my visions. You're not in my thoughts. I wasn't thinking about you. That's how you know the connections. I wasn't thinking about you. But yeah, I saw you. Like I'll wake up and I'll see an apparition of them, a holograph of them. And then I'll go over to see what this vision means. I saw Russ in my dream. Not tonight, but I'm just saying something like that. So what did I see today? I saw a whole fucking fashion line to give to fucking Lewis. Seriously? Yes. A whole design. From shirts to pants to dresses for whole families. Yes? Yes. And accessories. Yes? Yes. And colors. Yes? Yes. And all I do is give him the beginning of this plan. And his creativity will develop it bigger and better than I ever saw it. What happened with Marshall? Legos. Legos. It started with Legos. I don't know. We were talking about Legos. And then I saw an idea. I started giving him ideas to brand himself. Something goofy. I was like, you could put a picture of yourself on a pair of underwear, and that'd be some shady-ass underwear. And I started making jokes. And the next thing I know, I got this huge download of what he could really do to change music forever. And I told him. And that's it. What he does with it is something else. And then I seen what, I told Fencer. Fencer was going to the Olympics. And I got this download that he was supposed to link with Nike and make a shirt that says D Fencer. And you can market that in every field, because there's always an offense and a defensive line. But this would be unique to you. It would be a label for what? Fencer. Defencer means the fencer. But what does a defencer mean? He could have played it on any jersey. So when I started sharing ideas like this, guess who started making fucking jerseys? Jersey Shore over there, fucking Russ and his so-called creative team. You make me sick, dick. If you want a fucking idea, then come get one. Stop trying to steal everybody else's plans. Dr. Evil. Moving on. Fucking guy. I mean, it's that simple, Russ. He's got a plan for your life. God damn it, Russ. He's got a plan on everyone's life. You're just planning to be better than everybody. Why don't you just sit with him and let him tell you how to live your life and what he wants from your life? And it will be better. And it'll be authentic to you. And it won't look like anyone else's while you're over here trying to be a lookalike. Oh, your energy just drives me crazy. That is a disgusting thought. I'm gonna throw up in my mouth. It's like, this would be great energy for makeup sex. Yeah, if I ever made up with him. Be mindful. Listen and allow your unfurling intuition, meaning like I just start fighting him and then it turned into sex is what they're showing me. Be mindful. Listen and allow your unfurling intuition to unravel the paradox of reality. I need to breathe. I need to water the whistle. You fucking drive me crazy. You don't need to steal somebody else's fucking number. You don't need to go on somebody else's path. You don't need somebody else's clothes or their words. God damn it, Russ. I told him that too. And then he went out and tried to make designer clothes that nobody bought. You're not the designer. He didn't give you a design. And me talking about this is going to get him going again. You still won't get it. It's not for you. At 1/11/11. He's got something for you. Quit trying to steal from them. Same thing goes to you, Kanye West. You know what the fuck you're supposed to do. Build his fucking churches and make his gospel music. That's all you're allowed to do in this life. Quit playing around and get to work. Bastard. Anyways, billionaire bastard. You're a $1 billion bastard. Okay. Restore. Examine limiting ideas. Go into the unknown. Listen more. Balance the left hemisphere's logical and analytical thinking with inner guidance and deeper wisdom. Calm your mind with your heart. Your mind doesn't know, and it's afraid of what it doesn't know. It doesn't want to take any risks. You have to gamble on yourself. You have to believe in your inner guidance yourself. This is the right thing to do. Take note of any thought patterns that may be holding you from your fullest potential. Mind-based fear of past experiences, or through them. And that's it. Why don't you want to get married, Marshall? Why are you afraid to have babies? You don't got it in you? You're too old? This is all limiting beliefs. That's not true. That is not true. I just saw something that some 70... I don't want to even talk about it. Why? You're not going to be a good father? You given up? That's what I mean. This is all bullshit. And that's just an example to all the rest of you. Quit saying you can't do something because somebody else hasn't done it before you. Do what's never been done before. Believe in you. Bet on you. Do what's God's calling you to do. And stop trying to be them. Got it? Get it? Good. Themes. Enhancing your imagination or intuition. Seeing beyond illusions. Healing position. Between the eyebrows. I don't have any on right now. Color wash. Deep indigo blue. Isn't that amazing that all these women are taking off their eyebrows, bro? There's all different reasons that people don't have eyebrows. A lot of them are cancer. A lot of different things. It's a good thing. We've spent decades of putting on all different shapes of eyebrows. Let's just take them off for once and for all. Yeah, it's a little shocking at first to see a person without eyebrows, but you'll get used to it. People look at me all the time and don't even realize that I don't have any eyebrows on. Really? I mean, maybe. They don't stare. They're too busy staring somewhere else. Ah! Good joke. Good joke. Look over here. Just kidding. A good color to work is deep indigo blue. In you go is what I heard. Alright, so there's lots of messages there. Sorry, I always get so frustrated with him. I'd be ready to tackle that guy, dude. Bobby Boucher the shit out of him. Anytime I see him in my intuition. Anytime, it's a whack-a-mole situation, bro. Anytime I see him, I'm like, oh God, here he comes with some bullshit. Here he comes with some bullshit. It's just the energy. It's such bullshit-ass energy. Why? It's a free will choice. One day he won't, maybe, God says. Alright, I believe you, God. One day he won't give off that energy, hopefully. I believe in God, not him. You can't believe in man. You have to believe in God. Men will fail you. God won't. Anyways, otherwise, this was a good video. We're working with creativity and the unknown. You're a survivor, bro. You're a survivor. You'll get out there and you'll figure it out. And that's where I look back at myself. It's like, dude, I was so brave. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And yet, everything worked out. I never knew what I was going on. You can ask me all the time, what's going on? All I can tell you is what God told me in these cards. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not that kind of knowing. I know what time it is. But in the essence, we're having an adventure, damn it. Hey, I love you. Laters. Bye.